Alright everybody, Adam here, and the objective of this video, regardless of everything else, is to stick to a single class for the entirety of the video. We now have 4 medics, so I'm gonna pick a soldier because nobody is soldier on here. Alright, so we are playing on some strange custom map, and we have medics just dancing, so I'm not very encouraged for how this match is gonna go. Today I want to talk about memories. I have a weird thing with memories. I feel like for the longest time I actually didn't really remember anything. I remembered things. I remembered details, I had images, I had specific memories, especially if it were things that I had pictures of and could further explore later on. But I never seemed to remember anything about my past or things that I was told as much as other people would. And it wouldn't be such a big deal, but when you're young and desperate to fit in, you kind of get concerned as to why you're not like everyone else. And so when I was younger, it was especially confusing. But it got to a point, like, putting this in the context of my older years, or basically, if it didn't happen in high school, I didn't remember a whole lot about it. Again, I did have specific images and memories. There were certain things that I remembered from very young that were just small, minute details. But on the whole, I wasn't too focused on memories. I just didn't, and for the most part, I didn't always even care. And I am on a 5 kill streak that it would be a shame to ruin. Alright. I'm medicked up here. Alright. But yeah, like I said, so it started to get to a point where if it didn't happen in high school, I didn't remember a whole lot about it. Now, unfortunately, I did remember bad things. And so there were plenty of bad things that I would remember, like fights with my parents, getting bullied in certain situations. Not all of the instances, but certain situations. And that was the gist of it. But more recently, which seems totally backwards, but it seems like as I get older, I've gotten more and more control over what I can remember. And I can remember a lot more. And so this has led to some weird— No! I was on a streak, you bastard! Wasn't bad though, wasn't bad. And so that's led to some issues with dealing with how I think about high school. And even other situations, though high school seems to have been the most prominent one thus far. Maybe same could be said about my first job that I had. But where I feel that there's nostalgia where there really isn't. Or where there shouldn't be, at least, in that I'm actually remembering it now, so just the fact that I remembered alone brings up some strange feelings in me. Not too big of a deal. Like I said, nothing too crazy here, just something strange that I deal with from time to time. Ah, Uber rocket wasted. And so, like, dealing with high school, it's just weird to go back and think about it sometimes, given that— Am I on the right spot? Yeah, defend this point. Okay. Gladly. Because honestly, like, high school was good. It was probably the best school grade phase, pre-college, that I had. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about other people, and I learned a lot about how to deal or how to interact with other people. Things that, frankly, I hadn't learned before that. Oh, gore-splattered rocket. What up? See, sticking with one class is beneficial. Why did no one go after the SPI? But more recently, like when I was in the shower thinking about it today, I started to remember other time periods from when I was much, much younger. And it's brought out a lot of weird things that I haven't thought about in a long time. One of these being my trip when I was like 10 maybe to Australia as part of and New Zealand as part of a student ambassadors program. And that was my first time I spent with a lot of people that were quite a bit older than me, kids-wise. And it was just, involved a lot of strange interactions, to say the least. Oh, that's enemies. Thought that was our team. But it's just really strange to go through and actually, like, remember things. Even high school. But high school, middle school, a trip in, like, the early 2000s to another country when I was prepubescent. And I even have certain memories from when I was in preschool. That's how weird it is to remember things. Well, that's how much I can now remember, and I'm not used to it. Like, at a glance, sure, it doesn't mean a whole lot, but when I really think about it and really, like, go in depth about how much I remember it, I knew that Demo Man was a spy. I saw him change in front of me. That was dumb. But it's just weird to actually be able to put myself back in shoes of myself at an earlier age. Because I was in most of the past memories that I can conjure up. And actually... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I made it. We are awesome. I hope my medic's okay, but... Oh, I am now Ubered. This is bad. Alright. Alright. This is interesting. Sorry, I'm actually getting into it now. See, when I stick to one class, good things do happen. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alright. This is awesome. I really don't stick with one class that often, so when I start doing well with it, I do get into it to some degree. Like hell it is. It's just a deranged demo man going about his business. Nope. Fucking spy. Shit. Where'd he go? Having the you might be a spy. Nope. But it is strange to put myself back in the shoes of myself before I was fully myself, if that makes any sense in the slightest. Because, like I said, even at any point that I could conjure up memories of, I was a different person. I was a drastically different person, especially at the younger years. But even in times like high school or middle school, and especially when I was a 10-year-old kid, scaredly traveling. Damn it, I was on another kill streak. A pretty nice one at that. Especially when I was a kid traveling to another country. And so to actually be able to remember being there, like remember it in first person, because it's really easy to come up with memories in third person from just stories you've been told or whatnot. But remember it in first person as you were there is pretty strange. Anyway, I'm going to forgo talking about that for a minute because I'm probably not. Nice. Well played, El Rey. Well played. GG. I'm gonna forgo talking about that for a moment so I can focus on soldiering it up here. I was originally using that to try and distract from... Well, I was originally gonna have a conversation to distract from my terrible suck, but I'm not doing that bad with the soldier at the moment. And I like it. If my last video was any representation whatsoever, I don't stick with one class at all, and you can tell. Nope, Uber Rocket is a miss. Hell yeah. Victory, victory, victory. Great rockets for days. I forgot my taunt key. There we go. I don't have the dancing one. So yeah, that wraps up the video, guys. I stuck with one class throughout the entire video. I did not do that badly at all. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. You obviously didn't see any rocket jumping specifically here. However, I did get to soldier it up a bit. So, let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you have any specific video ideas, let me know as well. True and I did discuss maybe doing some man versus machine, and so we will certainly look into that very soon, as I think that would be fun for us to do together. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one after I kill this soldier. There we go. And a medic. Oh, you mean to tell me that hit and did not kill? Bye-bye.